Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers. I wasn't actually going to do a reading tonight, but it's been a very strange night. The energy has been very, very strange. And so I decided to pull some cards, which suddenly some messages started to come through. So I thought, I'm going to record a reading. I'm going to do a reading and see who this is for, who this resonates with. So if you're watching this video, it's because there's messages for you that are coming through on this, and it's something to do with dreams. There's something to do with the first thing that came to me when I pulled these cards was about something that you've dreamt is actually manifesting in your reality. So you may have seen a snippet of something in a dream, which you've then gone and seen in your real life. And you might have been a bit like, okay, that's weird. But it's sparked you thinking back about your dream. And I feel like there was some aspect of that dream that you had that it was very muffled or just blurry. You didn't really quite catch it. But this thing that you've seen in your reality has made you think about that dream and start to try and recapture it. So we're just going to have a look into that today. Okay. So if this is your reading, then that would have happened to you probably today or yesterday. Or if you're watching this and it hasn't happened yet, it might happen to you tomorrow, in which case come back and rewatch this video, or it'll all make sense by then. Okay. So the cards that we got was freedom. These all came out together, by the way, and I was only going to pick one and three came out all together. So we have flow, impulse, and freedom. Now we do have the full moon coming up at the weekend, and if you look at this one, there's two full moons and one crescent moon on there. So it's almost like something has flown into your life. There's something that's flown. See, that's like a window coming through on there. It's almost like it's flown in. This energy has flown into your life somehow. And it's actually made you feel impulsive, especially around your heart. It's made you feel some kind of impulse around your heart there. Birds might be significant as well within this. And it's made you realise your desire for freedom, to free yourself of something that's felt like it's had a hold over you for some time, a matter of the heart. Okay, so this is about you. It's like letting go of something, allowing yourself to be free. And then I thought I'll pick some animal cards to go with this. And the animal cards that came out, the first one was loyalty and the second one was messages. So that's important to you at the moment is loyalty. And it's interesting because this is 3 and 7, so that would make up the wheel of fortune. So this is like change and fate and up leveling almost. And this one is about truth and trust and integrity. So it's something about truth and integrity and loyalty happening here that's bringing you that flow, that freedom. It's something impulsively is coming out of you right now to do with your freedom. And this was something to do with that dream that you had. It's almost like it made whatever you were thinking about at the time when you saw something in your reality that you remembered you had something similar happen in your dream. That's what it was about. And you may have had like people in your dream, but you don't remember exactly who those people are, but you've got an inkling of a particular person or people within that dream. So let's get your runes right now and see what that was about. So let's see within your runes. Yeah, it's a sudden change, signalling a sudden change. So this dream, it could have been something like smoke or fire or some kind of disaster happening, and you saw a little inkling of that today or yesterday or tomorrow. But it's brought about something that's suddenly changing, suddenly happening. And it's kind of thrown you out a little bit because these kind of things, maybe they don't normally happen to you like this. So it's like, what is that about? It feels like some kind of message. And it's a message about you going through some kind of transformation right now. You've been very determined to maybe not look at this, or being determined to sort of keep chipping away at something, whereas now you're like actually feeling quite impulsive, and you're ready to free yourself from something that anchored you down, that made you feel a bit trapped or stuck. You've decided now, it's like, I don't want to feel like that anymore. I don't want to feel that way. And Picano is about a new beginning. It's a rebirth. This is what you're going through right now, is a real transformation. And these synchronicities, these things that are happening, that are coming from your dream time into your reality, they're all signaling this new beginning that you're going through. You're opening up to a really spiritual path at this time, a really spiritual way of living and being. And this is you being loyal to yourself and loyal to spirit as well. You are starting to trust in what you're being guided with. You may have started to talk to spirit a little bit more lately. Maybe that's something that you've done in the past, but it's coming back to you. You're starting to maybe try and connect on a mediumship kind of level, you know, trying to connect with spirit, or you're having a lot of spirit messages coming through to you. And this is actually helping you to feel more impulsive. It's something's inspiring you here to connect more with your spirituality. And it is bringing you a lot of freedom. Oh, I like it when things are brand new like this. What cards was I going to use? I'm actually going to use... Oops, I thought I was going to tip all of those over there. I'm going to use these cards today. Because I think I've overworked the Llewellyn ones today. So I'm going to use these ones instead. So let's see what this situation is with this dream coming into your reality. What is this? Okay, I've got the Six of Wands. So it's possible that you have always stayed under the limelight. Maybe you haven't really wanted to be seen before, or you've never really felt like things work out for you, but you've seen a way forward. You've seen something that you like, that's standing out to you, that you want triumph over, that you want to move towards, and you're feeling, it feels like you're feeling confident about it. It's like you want to be seen here, and you've seen something that makes you feel like that stands out to me. That really stands out to me. Interesting. Okay. So for some of you, this is something that you have perhaps been debating about for some time. Something that maybe you didn't feel had a purpose before, but now you realise that it does have a purpose. I feel like somebody here needs to drink a little bit more water, or perhaps you need to, if you've been talking a lot lately, you may have been talking a lot about one particular subject, in which case your throat may feel quite dry. It feels like you need to kind of lubricate the throat a little bit, whether that's with water or with a bit of honey or something like that. It just feels like it's been a bit dry. And that's because you've been talking about this particular subject over and over. It's almost like you've really opened up maybe to people around you, and maybe they don't understand what it is you're going through or what it is that you're talking about. And you've had to kind of like just sit on this yourself. But now it's time to bring things out into the open, out into the limelight, because you see a way forward now. You see the freedom available to you. This has been a slow moving energy. It's something though that is very stable and secure, that you know you're moving towards. And you've kind of let go of material desires in this. It's like every step you take, you're letting go more and more of the need for material stuff. You're starting to really feel that freedom of not having to have things like that in your life. Yeah, you've made a decision. There's a decision for your future, and you are determined. You've decided. You've gone from being quite indecisive and having lots of options. You still have lots of options, but you are determined on one particular thing. Now, if you look at that, if I was to turn that upside down, it would look a bit like a ruse. Can you see? Like there. It looks a little bit like that. So it's almost like the determination has been you kind of plodding along in something that you felt was grounding, anchoring, or just something to be stable. But actually it's feeling like it's weighing you down to the point now where it's like, I need some kind of transformation. And there is a gateway here. There's something that feels like a gateway for you that's in your life. And this dream is sort of highlighting that to you. So what's the challenge here that this dream is bringing up for you? Okay, it's about responsibility and what role you play at this time. Because when you're looking at freedom and moving in an impulsive way, sometimes you have to look at, well, what am I responsible for here? What role do I play here? And there's something about this that kind of you on the back foot, because you don't know how it's going to appear to other people. And that's almost like what it's saying on here is like, it's telling you, don't worry, because how it appears to other people doesn't matter, but it's actually going to be a triumph for you. It's actually going to be very successful for you. Yeah, because you've been very stuck lately. You've been stuck in that energy of like not knowing what to do, at a bit of a crossroads, completely in your head, but you're like in your head thinking, what should I do? And then also with your memories, and it's all become a little bit jumbled up and you're not sure what is memory, what isn't. And this dream has kind of helped you to realise a few things are important to you. And also release some of the struggle as well. It's like you're unburdening yourself now. It's like, why do I have to keep struggling through? Why do I have to keep feeling heavy? Why do I have to keep feeling like I'm restricted? You know you can flow. You know that you've got freedom, and something's really, like I say, inspiring you at this time to let all of that go. I do sense somebody that has maybe been on their own for a little while, and you've been on your own but feeling like you sort of not really doing anything with your time much, to a point now where you feel like, actually, I want to be seen now. I want to be admired, you know. It's like something's really driving that within you. Let's see, what is your focus right now? Your focus here is about this clarity of mind that you're getting at this time, and it's giving you a way forward. You know now what direction you want to take. It's really switching you on. It's almost like if this was blocked before, it is no longer. And that's why you're receiving these messages from Spirit now. That's why you may be, I don't know, if you may be clairaudient, you may be hearing things, or you're visualizing things, you're just knowing things. And I feel like it's because of something within this dream that's kind of opened you up in that sense. You used to have this gift, you used to use this gift, but you stopped, and now it's coming back to you. But because of stubbornness, you kind of like blocked it in the past, but something's inspired you to open that back up again, and you're feeling quite impulsive to move towards that direction. So what is the future of this that you're moving into? Because this moon, this full moon coming up, is all about reaping rewards for your efforts. And you've done a lot of work. You just don't really believe that you have, I feel. Like you're very hard on yourself. What is the future of this? Aha. Nice. Oh my God. These are two beautiful cards to come out, especially together. They were absolutely stuck together. The future of this is harmony, peace, and I do feel this actually could be you working with somebody else to bring this harmony. This could be a new relationship. There's an offer coming in here, a new beginning. So that Bacano that we got there is signalling that you see a way forward in a new beginning that nurtures your gift, that nurtures what you want to bring forward into the world. The first card we got, again, that triumph, you know, to having pride in what you deliver, what you offer. I'm getting a sense of somebody that perhaps felt very misunderstood in the past, and that's why you went down more of a materialistic route. But now something has awakened you, whatever you say, that's allowing you to realise actually the material stuff doesn't really mean anything to me. It's a bit surface level. You want something deeper, and something has inspired you and allowed you to impulsively act on these gifts that you have and start to realise, I want to move in that direction. And I feel like you've recognised maybe people in your life that have these gifts as well, or that you want to be around, and it's making you feel a warmth that you haven't felt before with people that you've been related to before. but there's something that stopped you in the past because of maybe your family or your friendship groups, that they wouldn't understand, or they wouldn't accept that, or they'd scoff at it. But now you're impulsively feeling like, well, I don't care. This is my freedom. This is my ability to really be me. And I'll let go of anything that doesn't align with what I feel is my value or what I need to move towards. And the future of this is very solid, very beautiful, very harmonious and joyful. Yeah. I am feeling that throat thing. It's like you've been talking about this a lot lately, and you've made this decision. And because you've made this decision, you're the kind of person that's like, I've got to run with this now. So when you make a decision, that's it. Wild horses could not stop you. You are on it, which is great. But what advice do we have for you on this journey that you're about to embark on, if you haven't already started this journey? What advice do we have? Because you're going to be finding more of these things happening that are coming from dreams or visions that you're having that are actually manifesting it in your life. You might want to start visualizing the lottery numbers and then go and play the lottery. So what advice do we have? So the Six of Swords was pushing its way out there. So the advice we have here is about allow this transition to happen organically and allow it to happen. You want to rush. You want to get there yesterday. And this is about taking your time, being part of the journey, seeing the journey as the destination, not looking for the outcome. And it's what you will gain, the wealth of knowledge that you will gain on this journey that will help you here. I keep hearing and seeing that something is inspiring you here. It's almost like it's making you want, perhaps you're watching somebody else and thinking, I want that lifestyle. I want to be like that. Allow yourself to keep dreaming that, keep thinking about that. Maybe even connect with this energy or this person, whatever it is, to help you to embark on this. You know, collaboration and networking, and plug yourself into those people that you know resonate with who you feel you truly are. This is something that is worth investing in, and you are prepared to invest in. It's something that you have actually grown previously, but you put it down. You decided to look for more material wealth or more surface level things at the time, but that was all necessary for your growth. You had to have those experiences to bring you to the point where you are right now on this timeline. Okay, so let's see now. I was going to ask about your environment, so let's see what your environment is at this time. What's happening in your environment right now? Five of Cups in reverse. So where you have felt stuck and maybe bored and like doubtful in some respects, you're no longer feeling like that. In your environment now, it's like you're cleansing or cleaning and just awakening things. You're starting to truly allow expression of how you're feeling on the inside to be expressive in your external environment. Yeah, and your internal environment, you are really honouring the journey that you've been on and the work that you've done on yourself. And you always get back up, you know what I mean? Nothing can get you down. So it's like, why am I allowing other people to kind of hold me back from where I want to be in my life? I don't need to do that. I've been through on this journey. I've been through so many things. You know, you've been through things that should have killed you, or, you know, most people or a lot of people would not have survived that, but you did. And you're coming out with your light still there. It doesn't matter if you've got a broken arm or whatever's going on or anything. You have managed to find that power to get back up again and again and again. But this time, it's not going to feel like such a struggle because you're coming at it from a spiritual sense. It's not all about the physical anymore. It's the spiritual sense as well as. So, what is the outcome here? I'm going to put those back. What is the outcome here for you? Okay. Seven of Wands. So there's an element here, a lot of meditation, time that you are spending. So this is like protecting your energy from just things that perhaps have a negative towards you or don't agree with you at this time. It's like you're being quite defensive about where you want to go and what you are planning to do. okay? And you need to be like that. You do need to be like that, because you've been confused for some time, but now you can really see clearly, and you are trusting what you are being guided. You're trusting those messages that you're getting from Spirit, because they are telling you the truth. And this is about you being loyal to yourself. So that outcome then, let's clarify that Seven of Wands just for a moment. Yeah, so this is you planning. You know, you're having to be quite cunning about this. You're making some kind of plan to move forward in the direction that you want to go in. You're manifesting this life that you want for you. You don't know yet how you're going to do it, but you know it's coming. You know you're moving in that direction. You're moving away from it all being about the material wealth and the physical life. It's more about now acknowledging how you're feeling emotionally and how you're feeling spiritually, but also still with that physical as well. You are alchemizing these things together, and bringing that forward in your life. This is a very good reading, especially for the time that it's coming in. So by Sunday, by the end of this week, I do feel you will already be stepping into coming out almost. You're coming out in some kind of way. And a lot of people are going to be shocked by it, or they're not going to understand why you've chosen this route that you've chosen, but you are determined. Again, we've got that Seven of Pentacles on the bottom there. This is your month. July is your month. And we've got all the sevens. Flipping heck, just realised that. 777. We've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Next, the Seven of Cups are going to come out. Let's see, actually, the Seven of Cups does come out. But those sevens, it's about that transition, you know? It's about that actual changes occurring and things happening in your life. This is happening for you. You have created this, you've manifested this in your life, and now is the time. The next 7 days, the next week, between now, I mean, it's Monday today, so it would have been from yesterday, really. But from Sunday to Sunday, this week is going to be phenomenal for you. Well, that was the Five of Wands, but it was in the reverse position as it came out. This is an end to struggle, an end to feeling like you're under some kind of competition or restriction. You are going to glow. You're going to absolutely glow and bring this energy forward. And it feels freeing, very freeing. It's very impulsive, but you don't seem to be afraid of that anymore because of something that you've seen that's made you realise this can happen. I'm not, you know, you can't make this stuff up. You know what's going on here. Now, I'm going to leave this reading here. If that resonates with you and you feel like this message is for you, please do get in touch. My details are down there in the description box. You can email me and I will get in touch with you about doing a personalised reading. Or if you have a couple of questions, just ask me a couple of questions about this reading. But I know that this may be specific to a particular collective, but if you're seeing this video, it is for you. There's something in here that you know will resonate with you. And as always, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And if you do like to comment on my videos, remember at the end of this month, I am choosing 3 people to give free readings to. So the more I see your name, the more I'm going to be putting that down. There's 2 people I've got kind of pinpointed for having readings. So there's 1 more slot left that I haven't picked somebody for yet. So get those comments down there. Have a blessed evening.